Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is OG, and hopefully this is upload number 2 for the day. Please tell me upload number 2. Anyways, it's gonna be more pro gameplay, and just because there were two really like matches that stood out to me yesterday, so I wanted to cover both of them. And I haven't played Brawl Stars since last night. I was kind of in my feels a bit. um, but these games are gonna be versus Jack or Chepo slash and Crying Man on a mini account. They got like they already qualified in the first one, but they got disqualified because I'm guessing like I don't know the exact reason, but people have only gotten disqualified that I know of for like buying cheap gems or like refunding gems. So I'm assuming Crying Man did one of those. I don't know though. It could be something else. But so he's on his mini account right now, and yeah, let's hop into the games. Alright guys, so the bans for this match are Tick and Spike. So you can see I'm on Bull, a little uncharacteristic of me, but I think I hold my own. So Bobby's on Jean. I wanted to play Piper here. But we're gonna go for like the spawn trap, like kind of strat, I guess. And you can see they're kind of getting all the bolts so far, so I decide like, yeah, we need some bolts, so I just kind of like run and get that one. Bobby gets a really good pull on Slash, and we'll secure a bolt and we'll kill Slash in the process, and we'll break out like open a wall, which will definitely help Bobby in the long run. So I'm gonna like look to catch that robot as early as possible, and Tyrant does get a pretty good ball off. I think he catches Jack. Oh, almost catches Jack. So you can just see like how well we defend with this comp. They only did 9%, and it was a really healthy robot, and I'm gonna bait out Jack's attack. That way I can like move up freely. When he doesn't have that knockback, I think I like definitely have the advantage. So I'll do it again, and Bobby could pull him here and we could kill him, but there's a risk because Crying has his heal. So he does a good job and pulls Crying instead. And Slash is gonna take out Tyrant Star, and Slash should get pulled here. Nice pull from Bobby, and we are gonna take him out. And they are going to get the second robot, but we're going to have pretty solid defense again, and 6 bolts is really healthy for the last robot. I think you need 8 bolts or something, or maybe it's like 9 or something to 100% get it. I think 8's a tie. And Bobby's going to do a good pull, but this time they supported their attack pretty well and they committed, so they are going to get a good amount of damage. Jack's going to go down in the process, and that's a lot of damage. A little over 76%. But we are gonna have a pretty easy like time getting back into mid, so we're gonna get like a really healthy robot. We just need to all stay alive, especially Tyrant Star, because he is our main source of damage. Gets a good ball, then it could like win us the game if we're all on attack. So we know we're gonna get the robot, so there's no point to like try getting positioning. Now we just want to chip him down. So good pull from Bobby. He takes him out. Now Tyrant Star really needs to stay alive here. And he is gonna get caught out, and look at that, we lost because of that bubble. So I figured I'd just go for it. And that's another issue, like there's no like attack with this comp. That's why I don't like it. But we do lose the first game, and I really wanted to play Piper. Alright guys, game number Game number 2, and we are back with some more Siege. Now, we stayed the same, except I went Rosa instead of Bull. Now, Rosa's actually like pretty decent on this map. The Tyrant is going to get the first hit and secure the first bullet, which is a huge help on this map. So, Tyrant's going to get the first 2 bolts. I'm doing work on Slash on the other end of things. And I'm going to grab this bolt as well. So, it's okay if I go down here because Bobby's there to finish it off. But unfortunately, Bobby does get caught out by Jack, but we do secure the first robot, and you can see Jack uses his bubble too, so we can support the robot a little better now. Flash is going to like cut over there and, just go for some damage on the robot, but we're not going to support it. We decided to just like go for like spawn trap kind of comp. So you can see like we don't do really any damage, but we have complete control of the map right now, at least of the mid. And Tyrant's gonna back off because he sees Bobby has his pull, and he was missing his shots on me. So we're just like really like focusing on the bolts right now. I pop my shield and just go after Slash. Me and Bobby can get a nice pinch off. Now Jack knows he's gonna get pulled and most likely die if he does grab it, so he's trying to like bait out Bobby's pull. But really good patience from Bobby, and we do manage to take him out after all that. And we're just kind of like saving bolts for the next one, so that's why we were leaving a few on the ground, because that way like we're already like down, but we're tied in bolts and we have complete positioning. So we're not going to support this at all, besides like a few chip shots from Bobby. And we do get the save to 70%. But we're all like just focusing on mid control and getting every single bolt that we can. So you can see I pop my shield. I'm gonna go for a kill on Jack right here, that way so he can't like pressure us for more bolts. Bobby should pull him right there, and he does. And you know, I'm just kind of baiting out Crying Man shots right now, and we're like doing a really good job just running around picking up all the bolts. So we are gonna secure it off of the bolt that Tyrant just grabbed. And we're actually gonna win it by 2. So I said this in the Nova video, this is one of the main issues with Siege. You literally just spawn trap, and that's like, it's not enjoyable to play or watch. I think the game should be more like objective based and supporting your pushes, but it's just so short like siege times now, and like the robots, it's so hard to recover from. So a lot of time whoever gets the first robot like tends to win these games. So it's just like really unfortunate for the mode. I think it's not in a healthy place at all. They definitely need to tweak it. Ever since they screwed it up by like making it shorter, it's just been a mess. But let's hop into the next game. So we stuck with the same comp, and this time they had their own Gene. And obviously Gene's not there for offense. It's just there for like, you saw, like keeping them spawn trapped, pulling the robot, and they're gonna pinch my lane. So I don't want to give Jack his pull too early, because that's what happens when Gene gets first pull. They can do a really good job and just get a kill and like open up the mid, and we are gonna tie the first robot, which is not bad considering we have like mid control. So we really need to just like kind of like hang on to that mid control, and I'm doing a good job on Crying Man. You can see I'm like definitely chipping him down more than he is me. But Rosa probably a little easier to chip with. Primo. The reason why we went Rosa is like it's easier to recover on defense with a Rosa, and she can cut corners with her attack. So we're doing a good job. We're holding it down right now. We really want to limit the amount of bullets they get, and you can see me and Jack just kind of like flashing supers at each other. I get the robot off. He does use his pull, but I get the bolt off. So it was like, okay, decent trade. And then Bobby is going to get pulled here. He should have been a little more patient, and nice hit from Tyrant though. He's going to get like 2 bolts off of that. So he's playing really well this game. And you can see like they do have a bit of a lead. It's 7-3 right now, and they're doing a lot of damage to our robot before it even gets into their safe. So Bobby's going to get a pull, but we decide not to support it at all and just let it do its thing. We could have gone like all in and gone for a defense at the end, which may have been the right call. I did have my super, but it's just so tough like to do damage with comps like these. Like it's all up to the BB pretty much, and the Rosa if I can get close enough. But besides that, it's going to be tough. So we're actually doing a really good job just collecting these bolts right now. And it's looking, if we hit that pull, I think we would have won the game. But Tyrant is going to get taken out, and Crying gets, I don't know how he stole that bolt from me. That's so unlucky. But, you know, it is going to be a tie, 10-10. And we, like, the game should be ours at this point. I'm yelling, don't give them their super, and Tyrant runs up and gets hit by the Primo. So I'm like, okay, I'll go on the Primo, just don't give like Slash's super. Like Bobby, if the Primo jumps, pull him, and then Bobby just pulls him closer to the siege safe. And Tyrant does give their BB the bubble too, so we would have lost anyways. But really unfortunate end of events, and we do lose the siege set because of that. Alright guys, so Brawl Ball is up next. I finally get to bring out my Piper, and you can see they went with Poco. They went with a really tanky comp, which is going to be tough for Tyrant Star because Primo definitely has the matchup on his side, and Bobby, like obviously it's BB versus BB. He's shield BB though, and Jack is speed BB. So Bobby should have that matchup, I think. As long as he times everything right, I definitely prefer shield BB and Brawl Ball. So Bobby's doing a really good job right now, and he took out Slash, and you know we're gonna get the first goal off of that. So pretty convincing, but Crying does have his super, and if Bobby's not on him, like we don't have like a counter to him. So Primo was a really good pick for our comp. So you can see he's just gonna like take out Tyrant, and he'll get his super right back, and he'll jump on me. But they just managed to get the pass off and get the goal. So they have a really good comp against our Carl mainly. But you can see I'm tapping slash, and I'm just looking to like move up a little bit. And Bobby's gonna miss his hit on that end, and Jack will take advantage of that and get him pretty low. So we're kind of like losing positioning right now. So Slash probably should have like killed me there, but he didn't. So that gave me like time to like super the ball away, and that's gonna like give us time to recover. So I think they could have finished the game there if he did super me, but he decided not to for whatever reason. And oh, sorry, 10% battery. But now it's just like, if this game goes to overtime, I think we definitely have the advantage with our comp. So we're kind of like stalling a little bit and just like hanging on for now. So Slash does take me out, and they would have scored here too, but look, Jack hits Bobby in the way of the ball. And you know, Tyrant does a really good super, so we managed to just survive. Getting a little lucky, to be honest, at this point. Like I said, their comp is really good against ours. Well, mainly our Carl. Me and like, well, I can deal with them at range, but mainly our Carl. So 30 seconds left, and we're just like kind of like trying to get positioning so we can get a shot off when it goes to overtime. So I'm gonna look to like keep them tapped if I can, and we're just gonna like build up our supers and kind of like just hope that they overextend or something. So you can see Jack's really low, so Slash has to heal him. I'm missing a lot of shots right now. Wow. And 5 seconds left. I start hitting my shots. I take out Slash, and Tyrant probably could have gone for a shot right off the bat there. But we do wait a little long, and I didn't see that was like out of my screen, so unfortunately I didn't know he was spawning on that side, and I don't have a shot right now. That's why I'm hesitating to pass, but Bobby like could have walked that in 100%. And after that, like the atmosphere in our BC just changed. Like we all got like pissed off at each other. Bobby was like blaming me for not passing it right off the bat, and I was just like, walk it in. But I won't really get into that, but like after that, like the series definitely changed, and it's more something like internally, not like externally. And you can see the games get really sloppy, and we're just like all kind of pissed off at each other. So it was pretty unfortunate, but you know, as long as we qualify, it didn't matter too much. So you can see they got a really good counter comp to us again this time. Like Gene versus Piper, it's fine. I don't mind that matchup at all, but Shelly just hard counters our lanes. So that's gonna be really tough to deal with once he gets his super. Tyrant's doing a good job so far, but it's like gonna be really tough once he gets that super and start chaining it. So I want to start like breaking the walls open if I can, but by doing that, it also makes it harder for my lanes. So I'm kind of like stuck in between if I should break it or break it not. So I decided to just like go for like their boxes and stuff like that. Slash is gonna super me here and break out our boxes as well. And you know, Tyrant's in a bit of a tough spot. He does mistime his swing, and they're gonna score because of that. But this is just a really tough comp for us to go against, to be honest. The Shelly, like I said, hard counters both of our lanes, and I think that's mainly our team's problem. Just our comps like honestly suck, and we're not like very flexible with it. So I mean, we know how to use different brawlers. It's just, you know, we like playing like what we're comfortable with mainly instead of like taking risk, and I think like we get caught out like a lot for it. So definitely learn something from these matches. All right, so next up we have Sandy Gems. They're up 2-0 right now. And this game was just a mess. I'm like, yo, Tyrant, like I go on the lane, like what are you doing? And then he's not listening to me at all. So I'm forced to go mid. And if I was lane, I just like literally kill Slash, like just chip down lane, make him cut mid. But because of that, we literally like lost. Like it's just such a mess. I get matched up with like a Piper, which is hard counter for me in the wide open. I should be on the lane right now, which I was saying in VC, but for whatever reason, Tyrant wanted to go down the lane. And, you know, we're in a really bad spot right now. Bobby died off the bat too. And Tyrant's going up. I don't know, like, he does take out the Piper, but this game was just, like I said, we were all like really pissed off at each other in the VC pretty much after that one B-ball game. So it like, and then we're just having a really tough time getting situated right now. We need Tyrant to break the wall open, but you know, our safe is already so low. Like we already lost this game at this point, so we're just trying to like make like something crazy happen. Jack gets a really nice super. catches me and Bobby out, and he's just gonna finish the game like that. So that was like that game was like awful. Like I'm honestly embarrassed about that game. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the last game, and you can see Jack with another nice pick on the barley that counters Bobby pretty hard, and I do counter the 8-bit if I'm on him, but like Piper down lane is really good here. So I do like overextend a little bit, and I get caught out for it. Bobby's there to like clean up after me, but they are gonna get positioning really early on, and little unlucky. Like 2 more shots would have got him, and Barley is just gonna be a nightmare for us unless we like pinch him together. So I'll take out 8-bit, but that extra life is gonna be really useful up there. So they're doing a ton of damage to our safe, and we're not really like getting any damage done to theirs. So I'll like try breaking open the map a little bit. That way I can help out more. And I do take out Crying Man. But Tyrant's doing a decent job up top there, just staying alive. A slash waste of super definitely wasn't a good super to use. And I get like mid Piper jump, he throws his super aiming at Bobby, and I land in it. And then I'm like, yo, there's nothing I can do with Jack here, but if I don't get any help, like I'm not gonna be able to kill him. So I get him, like I tap him once, I'm like yelling to Bobby, like shoot him. But Bobby's like just shooting Crying Man. And you can just see our safe like dwindling down, and now Bobby like decides to shoot Jack with me, but Jack literally did like 30% there. So he definitely should have been the priority, and I can't stress this enough. We were like really pissed off at each other about that Brawl Ball game, and it was just a mess. So we can definitely still win it at this point, but we need to like really clutch up, and Jack's gonna get a good super off. And it's going to connect with me, and I'll take out Crying, but Bobby's going to walk into the fire and die. And, you know, we're just like 1 bull super off, or like a few barley shots off from losing. And Flush does get a super here, and Crying is just going to walk in and I think finish it, or okay, 4%. So Jack airs us out with his super, and he's gonna like walk up here, and I think they finish it here. I'm not too sure. It's coming. So you know, there's like 15 seconds left, so Tyrant decides to just go for it, which definitely right play. Slash just stays alive, like 17 HP, and we actually make it kind of close. I didn't like realize how, like 28%, and then Crying's just gonna like come in and finish it. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the gameplay in this video. Now, I'm honestly not too worried because everything in Siege, that was honestly a coin flip. And Brawl Ball, the first game we should have had, it was just like some mess ups. But I'm not really too worried because everything's definitely like fixable. It's nothing like, I don't look at that team and think like, wow, these players are so much better than me. Like Jack, I'll always give props to. Jack is a crazy player, and I think he's like definitely like on my level. Like Jack's a really good player, but nothing against Crying or Slash. Like I don't look at them as better players than me. Like they're good players, don't get me wrong, but I think we can definitely beat them. We just really need to be more flexible with our picks, and I don't know, just we can't like get mad at each other, which it did happen. But it kind of worked out in our favor, finishing 3rd, because we got like such an easy side of the bracket. Like I heard rumors that one team might get disqualified, but I don't know if that's true. But pretty much Jack and Tribe have to play first round, and we literally get on the easiest side of the bracket, so we should make it to the finals without a problem. Obviously, we still need to prepare for that, but we'll definitely have to face Jack or Tribe in the finals because us, Jack, and Tribe are definitely like the main 3 teams. So it'll be interesting to watch their game and see what happens, especially because there's going to be a new meta, right? Like there's balance changes, and it looks like Sandy's going to be really OP, so that's all dropping, I'm assuming like 2 days or something like that. So we definitely need to figure that out and just get really ready and prepared a lot more than we were today. The comps, man. The comps are the main thing for me. Anyways, guys, that's enough ranting. Thank you all for sticking with me and bearing through this video. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.